Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I did this warm toned, really glowy look. Natural, but not really natural because we're snatched. And with a nude lip. If you're interested in how to do this, then just keep on watching. Thanks so much. First things first, I want to do some skincare, my eyes, my face, all that good stuff before we prime. So my current favorite eye cream is the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. I like to get just a little teeny dot, little glob on my finger. I warm it up between my fingers and then just pat it underneath your eyes. Next step in terms of skincare would be this guy. This is my Kiehl's Ultra Facial Oil-Free Gel Cream. It's like literally a gel. So I just pop that on all over. At the same time that I'm doing skincare stuff, I like to put on something on my lips. This is the Sephora Gogi lip balm. This way, later when I want to put on lipstick, when I'm done with all my other makeup, at least my lips already be moisturized. Next step is primer. This is my Benefit Pore-fessional Matte Rescue. It's fire for oily people like me. I only get oily in my T-zone, so that's where I put this on. I really get oily like right in here, tops of my cheeks and like in the crease of my nose. So I make sure to slather it in there. Just kidding, you don't need that much. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I get this weird chin crease if I don't prime my chin. Next step is foundation. I actually rebought this yesterday because I loved it so much. So this is Too Faced Born This Way. I'm wearing it in the shade Natural Beige. I actually had this shade on before. Don't know if it's going to be too dark for me now, but we shall see. If I keep looking over that way, I have my viewfinder over there, so I'm making sure that I'm in focus because, you know, the struggle is real. So I pump out like 2 pumps or so. It looks like a lot, but I like to bring it down my neck pretty far. So, and then I have my beauty blender. Well, it's not, it's like a bootleg beauty blender. I got this at TJ Maxx, Maxxinista. Pop some on this bad boy and then just blot it. So it's really lightweight and it gives you kind of, not a matte finish, like a dewier finish. Not greasy dewy, just like a nice dewy. And then whatever excess I have on my hand, I like to go over like any problem areas. So I have a little bit of breakout scars right here. Everywhere else looks pretty good though. So I will just pop a little extra coverage in the spaces where I need it. 3 hours later, we are blended. Next up, the cult favorite, everybody and their grandma are using this, the amazing Tarte Shape Tape. This stuff is balm.com, so I bought a second tube already because can't be out of Shape Tape. It's a sin. Pop the excess from the brush on my chin and a little on my cupid's bow. And then I get my little Beauty Blender knockoff, Maxxinista status, and pounce that in too. I always put some concealer on my eyelids as a primer. If I'm not doing any sort of crazy glitters or insane looks, I just do some concealer, and once you set it with powder, it kind of gives you a good base for your eyeshadows. Okay, so my camera is crazy. All that I did was I took my Kat Von D, this is the Lock-It translucent powder, and I baked everywhere that I did the concealer. So that's why it looks like somebody threw powder in my face. I also started doing my eyebrow, so one of them is finished and I'm on the second one. So basically all I do is I trace a line underneath my eyebrow, like in short strokes, not like a crazy Sharpie line. And then I do hair-like strokes through the hairs to kind of thicken up my eyebrow without making it look like I have drawn it on with an expo marker. Once I have it filled in to where I'm happy with it, I like to draw kind of a short stroke line across the top as well to kind of balance it out. And I like to spoolie as I go. I like to remember that my eyebrows are like second cousins, not sisters. That's usually how it works out. So in the front, I like to use a lot more gentle strokes. Sorry if my hands are all in the camera. I'm a lefty, so you gotta do what you can. Well, that ain't too shabby. Once I'm done with my eyebrows, because it takes me a good couple of minutes, I take off all the baking I did. Let me zoom you back out. So I take my same brush that I used before, my Real Techniques brush. This is a setting brush, how appropriate. And then I just inhale a pound of powder. I just brush it away. And then once I get to under my eyes, I kind of pat in the part that's closest to my lash line and then sweep away the rest. Just to get that guarantee that I won't crease. And then whatever excess is on my brush, I just wipe across my lid so I don't get any lines there either. The next thing I want to do, I'm just going to finish off my face. So, where's the brush at? I like to contour with the Kat Von D Shade and Light. I've been using this for months, and I cannot put it down. I love this so much. So shout out to Kat for making quality products. You can see that I already hit pan on one of them because I've been showing him love. Today I'm going to use this guy and this guy kind of comboed. So I just get kind of one pat on my brush and then get my hair out the way. Do the same process on the other side. Get your hair out the way. For the forehead, I do a little bit too. And then I like to do some on my chin too, so I don't have that double chin. And if your contour looks a little messy, like I can see that this side does look a little bit messier, we clean it up with some setting powder. So I take this middle shade, the yellowy shade in the Kat Von D. It's called Leery. And I get some of it and I essentially bake under there. So I like to leave that there while I continue on with the rest of everything that I'm doing. I'm gonna do blush next. I've been really liking this. It's the Urban Decay and Gwen Stefani Beauty with an Edge blush palette. You get 6 huge blushes. I'm doing more warm tones, so I'm gonna do a combo of this more orangey shade and this more like brown shade. I'm not a big blush person, so I don't put on a lot, but let's back it on up to eyebrows. This is the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. This stuff is bomb. So I start it towards the tail where I want it the darkest, and then whatever is left on my little brush I bring to the front. Alright, so for eyes, I'm going to use my Tartist Pro. I recently bought this maybe like 2 weeks ago. Love it so much. I don't know why I was so slow to get it, but it comes with a gigantic mirror. You can see my messy ass setup here. There are a lot of really beautiful colors. They're very warm. The ones along the edge here are all really beautiful metallics. Let's get my shit together here. So I like to take I take a fluffy blending brush. This is actually a NYX makeup brush. I take this color down here. It's called Bold. It's a light brown transition shade. And I like to just sweep that pretty much across the majority of my lid. Let me bring y'all in. Ooh. Ooh. Mama looks better from far away. Okay. Now you can kind of see what's going on out here. It's a little easier to see when you're not a half mile away. Trying to find my brush. Where you at, girl? There she is. This is my Sigma Tapered Blending E40. I use this all the time. So the next color that I'm going to take is, I'm zoomed in, right up here, called Whimsy. It's the burnt orangey, a little bit of brown color in it. It's really pretty. So I'm going to do basically the same thing, but I'm going to focus it lower in my crease so it's not quite as high, and bring it down onto the lid a little bit. I like to drag mine like pretty much to the tail of my eyebrow. And now I'm going to take that blending brush and the shade Bold again and blend out this top edge. You can kind of see that in here I kind of lost a little bit of that Whimsy shade. So I'm just bringing it back. I'm going to use one of these glittery colors down here. I think I'm going to go with this top one called Ethereal. I have this like flat, slightly dirty brush. I actually got this as a set on Amazon. It was like $11 and it came with 20 brushes. I actually have this brush in a Sigma form that looks almost identical. These are the two brushes. Both dirty, but really freaking close. So I'll put the link down there from where I found it if you're interested. And they are actually good quality. I'm not just balling on a budget out here. I actually care about quality. So I pop some of that Ethereal shade on my brush and I'm going to pack it. Wow. That's just one swipe. Hella impressed. So I'm going to take that Sigma brush that I had with Whimsy. I'm just going to use whatever leftover is on that brush and just blend in the edges of the Ethereal shade. Alright, so I'm going to do the same on the other eye and I'll be right back. So now that my other eye is finished, I'm just going to go ahead and finish off with the under eye. So I'm going to use the shade Whimsy, and I'm going to use my Sigma E45 Small Tapered Blending and pop that underneath my eye, kind of close to the lash line. And then I will take that original blending brush and Bold and smoke it out. Same thing on the other side. Do you ever get dust on your brush and then you end up with dust on your face? Because I do, all the time. Okay, speaking of that, I remembered, so I'm just going to do it now. Brush off that extra setting powder. So basically for now, eyes are... Oh no, actually, I'm lying. I'm lying to you. I'm going to do a thin line of some Kat Von D ink liner because I'm going to put eyelashes on and I don't want the band to show. So the Kat Von D ink liner, this is in the color Trooper. So this is a new one. I have a really hard time doing this while not looking like a centimeter from a mirror, so don't mind me. So I'm not doing a wing or anything. It's literally just a really thin line next to my lashes so that my band has something to hide behind. So don't mind me, so I'll probably get off of camera for this. That's really it. It's nothing exciting. It's just a shield. And on the other side too. I know you can't see me, but this is actually a really good liner for this because it's a little pen. So if you have a hard time with liner but you know how to use a pen, you should be fine. Alright, let's curl these guys. These always scare me out because I had one pull out like 3 eyelashes once and that was the worst pain I've ever experienced. That's a lie. But I actually got a sample size with a recent order of YSL The Shock. Amazing. Oh, hold on. It's Bay. It's Bay. Hello? Okay, you interrupted my filming, so now you're gonna be in my video. Bye. Sorry, aside from his rude interruption. Just kidding, he's picking up our meal. I only do one coat when I'm putting on lashes. Otherwise, if your lashes are too clumpy, it's really noticeable that you have eyelashes on, and I don't like that. I'm using these lashes. They're not in a box because I've worn them already, by Ardell. They're like a foam mink wispy lash. They're actually really nice and they're really light, so I'm using that with my Duo lash gel. So I'm gonna pop some glue on. I usually am wearing eyeliner when I wear false lashes because I'm not that suave, so I can't really ever hide the band that well. I try my best, but while I wait for that to dry, I'm gonna set the rest of my face. I have Kat Von D Lock-It, if I can show it to you, but I spray it first so that I don't get like a clump on my face. I usually oh, keep your mouth closed. I like this. All right, glue is dry, so let's pop these suckers on. I already cut them from the first time that I wore them, so they're already trimmed. One's on. Let's get glue on the other one. While I'm waiting for my glue to dry, so I've already set my face, I'm gonna use this new guy. This is the Becca Prismatic Amethyst. It's like the new iridescent one. It's really pretty. I haven't used it yet, but I swatched it a million times already. So pop that on, don't be shy. I'm gonna use some of the Nicole Guerrero, My Queen glow kit. I've been watching her since I was like, what, 17 years old. So I'm gonna take some of Daydream, which is this orange one up here, pop it over top, see if it'll kind of tone down the pink. And now I'm just gonna pop on my other lash. That was like the smoothest of scenarios. I'm gonna take this Benefit roller lash. This one has more of like a plastic brush. Looks more like this, so it's a little easier for lower lashes. I've been really liking this Bite Beauty lipstick. This is in the color Honeycomb. It's their Amuse Bouche. It's a really nice nude. It smells like lemons. That's that. This is the finished look. We're glowy, we're nude, we're warm, we got lashes, we got it all, So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.